Rivalries της Γαλλίας.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give a round of applause for Team France.
Με το νούμερο 8, Helena Siak.
Number 8, Elena Schiack.
Με το νούμερο 10, Sylvie Krusinski.
Number 10, Sylvie Krusinski.
Με το νούμερο 11, Perrine Lely.
Number 11, Perrine Lely.
Και με το νούμερο 12, Laetitia Campbell.
And number 12, Laetitia Campbell.
Κυρίες και κύριοι, ένα μεγάλο χειροκρότημα για την ελληνική εκπροσώπηση στον τελικό των γυναικών με τους δύο διαιτητές μας, τον κύριο Θανάση και την κυρία Αργυρού. Μεγάλο χειροκρότημα! Κυρίες και κύριοι, ξεκίνησε ο μεγάλος τελικός και 1-0 για την ομάδα της Αμερικής απέναντι στην ομάδα της Γαλλίας.
The score in the central court is USA 1, France 2.
Κυρίες και κύριοι, το σκορ είναι 2-3 για την ομάδα της Γαλλίας.
The score in the central court is USA 2, France 3. The final game, the women's final in central court.
7 λεπτά πριν τελειώσει ο μεγάλος τελικός των γυναικών ανάμεσα στις ομάδες Ηνωμένων Πολιτειών της Αμερικής και Γαλλίας. Το σκορ είναι 2-7.
Ladies and gentlemen, 7 minutes before women's final game finishes, the score is USA 2, France 7.
Τον τρίτο φόντο της ομάδας των Ηνωμένων Πολιτειών της Αμερικής από την Τζέινι Ορκούνη. Την Τζέινι Γκολ φάουλ για την ομάδα των Ηνωμένων Πολιτειών της Αμερικής. Και το σκορ είναι 4-7.
The score in the central court is USA 4, France 7.
Γκολ φάουλ για την ομάδα της Γαλλίας, Λετίτσια Κόμπα. Από την Λετίτσια Κόμπα θα επιτύχει τον ένατο πόντο της Γαλλίας. Ηνωμένες Πολιτείες Αμερικής 4, Γαλλία 9.
The score is USA 4, France 9.
Καταπληκτική ενέργεια από την Τζέινι Ορκούνη για τις Ηνωμένες Πολιτείες Αμερικής. Assist από την σκάπελα Ολύμπης. Καλά η Τζέινι Ορκούνη και το παιχνίδι θα πάει στο 7-9.
The score now is USA 7, France 9.
Sexy and I'm
Skylar Dickens με μια ελεύθερη βολή θα μειώσει στον 1 πόντο. USA 8, France 9. Καλάθι 2 πόντων από την Skylar Dickens. Ηνωμένες Πολιτείες Αμερικής 10, Γαλλία 9.
The score is USA 10, France 9.
Ένας μεγάλος τελικός, αντάξιος σε δύο καταπληκτικές δυναμικές ομάδες, των Ηνωμένων Πολιτειών της Αμερικής και της Γαλλίας. Για την ομάδα της Γαλλίας, Ελένα Ζιάκ. Έστυχη βολή και το σκορ είναι Ηνωμένες Πολιτείες Αμερικής 10, Γαλλία 11. Κυρίες και κύριοι, ένας καταπληκτικός τελικός. Και το σκορ είναι Ηνωμένες Πολιτείες Αμερικής 10, Γαλλία 13.
An amazing final game. Women's team USA 10 versus women's team France 13.
Skylar Dickens και Ηνωμένες Πολιτείες Αμερικής 11, Γαλλία 13.
And the score is USA 11, France 13.
Με ένα καλάθι 2 πόντων από την Βρία Χάρτουεϊ, οι Ηνωμένες Πολιτείες σε 14. play. 14-13 για τις Ηνωμένες Πολιτείες Αμερικής. Στον ένα πόντο η διαφορά, 2 δευτερόλεπτα πριν τελειώσει ο τελικός και η μπάλα στην Γαλλία. Λήξεις του τελικού. Νικήτρια η ομάδα των Ηνωμένων Πολιτειών Αμερικής. 17-16 απέναντι στην εκπληκτική ομάδα της Γαλλίας.
The winner for the final game for the women's is Team USA!
Buckle up. We're in for a ride here. You better believe the French have not forgotten about that last L, or 5 of them. So out come this newly made French squad. Here are their core 4 with 2 newbies joining 2 vets. Former #1 Laetitia Guapo with Marie-Ève Paget. Those are the Olympians. Miriam Jekundade and Limousin. They round out the 4. Out come the USA. Got a little bit of a test against Brazil earlier this morning. They passed the test. You can give them whatever grade you like, but nothing is easy. And, you know, they're gelling. They're still coming together as a complete unit. Sierra Burdick, the World Cup champion. Haley Van Lith, the U18 champion and MVP. They're fired up about this one. You should be too. I expect this one to be a game. USA, France, in your face. Kyle Montgomery, AKA the voice in your ear. I like your cut, G. Haley Van Lith opens the scoring for the red, white, and blue. Paget passed her. Swung out to Guapo. La Guapa. Swishalicious. Poked away. Jekundade with those active hands. Van Lith. She'll give it up. Jones was trying to make her move. She's fouled. Vincent Royer really gets hyped for these games. I wonder why. The Frenchman on the mic, keeping the energy up as Burdick goes down to the block. But she gets hit with the violation. Three-second back to the basket. That's what Yasmin is clarifying. Again, a new rule this year. You cannot have your back to the basket after you've dribbled the ball more than 3 seconds. Limousin. She does not get that up in time. That is a shot clock violation. So the teams trade violations as the ball goes back to Haley and company. Van Lith will pass it and dart left. She's coming back now. She wants to put the Wilson in the hole, and she does. Guapo gets it back. She's got Cox in front of her. She likes the matchup, shoots the shot, follows like a stalker. And a push on the Americans. When you look next to the United States name in the standings, you're going to see a lot of ones. That has a lot to do with the talent that the USA possesses and how 3x3 has grown. But it also is a tribute to head coach Carol Lawson, who coaches Duke University. She's guided the USA women's 3x3 teams to 7 tournament championships since 2017, including that Olympic gold in Tokyo last year. So again, the USA women have been representing, while the women's series has been dominated for several seasons by France and the European Championships as well. Two-time back-to-back gold medalist. Look at the defense. Jekundade. She's got good hands. Van Lith lets it fly. Swishalicious. So Haley, she's got USA up by 1. Burdick defending. La Guapa. Jekundade. Long rebound out of bounds. Back over to Blue. The Iowa State product. Ashley Jones is in. Van Lith, their top scorer coming into the day. She is a walking bucket. She's on her way to maybe another one. What touch. 5-3. Van Lith is pumped. A hell of a finish by her on the left-hand side. As the American puts some English on it and has her team up 5-3. Jekundade, she gets one to go. Jones down to Cox, but she was camped out in the paint 3 seconds. Guapo patiently waits for Paget to come around. Paget, nowhere to go except for up. It drops down through the net. We're even at 5 apiece. Cox, she's saying throw it up. She said, I got a small on me, I'm 6'4". She's at my waist. Van Lith left her like an X. Take her off the to-do list. 6'5". Guapo, She threw that back like FUBU. Cox with the big swat. Take another look. Girl, bye. Missed it to the right. Van Lith fires it down to Burdick. Burdick. Oh, she gets called for the offensive foul. And a TV timeout. Burdick thought she had a bucket. Instead, they're going to get a rest with USA leading by 1. We listen in on Les Bleus. We got people watching from all over. This is USA and France, but we got a dude watching from Bangkok, Thailand right now. Iman De Belen, what's up? I'll tell you what's up. The 2-ball. Splash. La Guapa. Burdick is going to answer right back. It's 7-7. Told you this was going to be a game. Lee Moussin takes her on a drive. Guapo comes away with it, and she's pushed. Foul number 2 on the Americans. Oh my goodness, an emphatic block. What did she do to you? Cox just inspects it and rejects it. Van Lith now to the baseline. Cox will get a rest. She might need some ice for that hand. It's a volleyball spike. She might have played middle. That one to the middle of the paint. As Van Lith sets up Burdick. 8 up. Jekundade to Mep. Being harassed by Van Lith. Page sets the table. Jekundade gets the score and the steal. Mep is wet, count that. 2-piece and the biscuit. Les Bleus up by 3. Trois. Oh. Limousin pulls up. She finds her mark for mid-range. Jones, does she have an answer? She's going to the block. That defense painted on her. And the hustle goes to Blue and a foul, White. 6 on France. They got a 4-point lead, but they got no more fouls to give as Jones goes down to get the Wilson. And a warning for White, arguing about the call. Next will equal a technical. Last game in the second session is a big one. This will decide who's going straight to the quarterfinals between the two. She reached in the cookie jar and took the cookie. Now Page, she got Cox dancing, but Cox responds. That length is a great benefit as she recovers and blocks the shot. Now she says, welcome to my world, or maybe not yet. Fadeaway doesn't go. Mep swings it across, she'll get it back. Page will give it back. They're playing hot potato. Wild shot. Cox's presence underneath just makes those layup attempts difficult. Page to the left wing. Jekundade to Limousin. Getting some serious defense on the outside. The guards are really getting up into each other. You can tell that there's some added incentive in a matchup like this. The Americans and the French here. Burdick trying to spin on Guapo. She turns around twice, and that's nice. USA within 4. Just over 4 minutes to play. Page trying to make the move on Van Lith. She gets the screen. She puts the jumper up, back rim. Jekundade confiscates the board. La Guapa will swing it over to Miriam. There we go. And it is scored. Jekundade back with it from the Inleo. Cross-court pass. It's Page to Guapo. One flick of the wrist. Swish, swish. 7-point lead for Les Bleus. Van Lith gets some space. Rolls off the rim. Burdick can't get the board. And a foul on Burdick. This American team prepared for the World Cup in Voiron, France. And now the French aren't being so friendly as they lead by 7. A lot of time left. TV timeout as we peek in on the French huddle. So on the court for Les Bleus, Hortense Limousin. Guapo and Paget. Guapo reroutes east to west, heads north towards the rim, but airballs to Lay. Haley. She draws the foul. And the Louisville product, and future WNBAer, if she so chooses, steps up to the line, not a problem. Second free throw, count that up as well. 5-point difference. Le Bleu in front of the red, white, and blue. Oh, Limousin almost had one, but she does not get it, and looks like an American has bounced out of bounds. That's Jones that took the shove after corralling the rebound. An 8th foul on front, so this is where the United States can make up the difference at the free throw line. Free throws so key in the game of 3x3. It's a 10-minute sprint to 21. And we saw with the men's team, they missed a few big ones in the game against Belgium. Jones is able to knock them both down. We got a 3-point contest right now. Paget long on it. Burdick moving left. She's got Cox down in the basement. She does not come up with a score. Guapo, step back, wet. This is a contentious battle between two powerhouses. France lead it by 4, 2:30 to go. Women's Pool B action is about to be decided. That another block. She's blocking like Tetris. Cox has been a defensive force. They just need a little more offense. Burdick cleans up the leftovers. And this game's not finished. Paget, jab step, chunks the deuces. It's a miss. Burdick snatches the rebound. Cox is gonna set up shop. On the block, she'll kick it out. Van Lith comes up abbreviated on the long 2. Approaching 1:45 left. Jekundade left alone, and she does not complete the double dare. Van Lith thought about it. Takes a side step, lets it go. Now the nets are dripping. It's a 1-point game. Paget's open, so is Jekundade. High arc on the 2. Missed it. Cox comes down with the rebound. Paget is called for the foul. And all of a sudden, the Americans can take the lead at the free throw line. Here we go. Things beginning to shift here in terms of the momentum. So here's the Flower Mound, Texas native. An LA Spark trying to ignite this USA team. A free throw here would certainly do that. USA in front by 1. $1:22 to go. La Guapo makes the move on Jones. Tied at 18 apiece. Van Lith with the moves, but couldn't finish with the shot. Ball movement leads to a good look for Guapo. She short-armed it. That pass deflected, stolen. It's in French possession, but it's stolen right back. She's a smooth criminal, but Guapo hit the block button. What a game. What a sequence. Look at Guapo She blocked her like a troll. We've seen some great defensive plays in this game as both teams are laying it on the line. As you can see, it's turned up. We got 39 seconds. And whoever wins this game, this crowd is going to explode. It's a race to 3. Page to Guapo. Guapo cross, step back. 2's missed. Jones comes away with it. Page trying to stick with her. Jones misses the layup. Burdick was the hustle, but she's going to throw it away. So the ball over to Les Bleus. Page will take over. Guapo hands it over to Met. She changes direction. Hortense Limonson makes her move. Burdick was stuck to her. What a defensive possession for the Americans. Four ticks to go. Hailey Van Lith for the win. The Americans are going to overtime. Again. Second consecutive day that we're seeing the red, white, and blue go to OT. The men did it yesterday against Belgium. We know how that panned out. Now they go to OT against France in the women's competition. The first team to score 2 points wins. The French flags are flying. The stars and stripes are in here somewhere. You can hear the USA fans chanting. Top priorities defending that 2-point arc. That ends it. You cannot give a look. If you do, it is over with. Guapo to Jekundade. Jekundade with Mep coming around. She sets her feet. It's short. Cox, big rebound. Van Lith. Moving to the cup. Strong score. Guapo. Step back on Van Lith. The help defense. It's a hard foul. But what a move by La Guapa. And she got the step on Van Lith. And Guapo is down. She's given an unsportsmanlike foul signal on the floor. She's either doing that or she's hurt her wrist. One of the two. I don't think that it warrants an unsportsmanlike. That contact was after the block and inadvertent. So she's gonna get up slowly. Without a doubt, it was a hard fall, but maybe not a hard foul. In any case, she's gonna shoot 1. France with 9 fouls, USA only with their 5th. So the European champion and Olympian will shoot and miss. All USA need is 1. She's the one like Lincoln. Hailey Van Lith lifts USA to the quarterfinals in an unbeaten record. Hailey Misfit Van Lith They couldn't control her with the game on the line. And USA win for the 6th consecutive time against Les Bleus. It is the red, white, and blue with their young star, Hailey Van Lith, shining. Shout out to my partner in crime, Big Boss Rosendahl, ladies and gentlemen, on the microphone, having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Dropping a lot of bars, seeing a lot of incredible players from all over the world clashing with gold on their mind. Again, the top 3 teams, your gold, silver, and bronze medalists get tickets to the Olympic qualifying tournament. That is nothing that either of these teams have to worry about. They are going to play in the OQT. And they got a new weapon on this American team. That is Cameron Brink. USA on the brink of possibly their 3rd gold medal. Hailey Van Lith has been their leading bucket getter. They're gonna let her cook. And Sierra Burdick, I mentioned that 2014 gold medal squad. She was on it. The OGs ready to roll. And last but not least, Chi-Town, stand up, Lene Harper. And let us not forget that the American women won the first ever gold medal as the FIBA 3x3 sport entered the Olympics for the first time. France, here they come. Marianne Paget, she knows something about the Olympics. She knows something about gold here at the World Cup too. She did it last year with Leticia Guapo. She comes out of the smoke for Les Bleus. And the crowd is already getting in it. These clearly the 2 best teams in the tournament. They both have huge defensive stoppers, and Miriam J. Koundade entering the floor now for France. We talked about Cameron Brink and how she's protecting the rim. You got the speed demon herself, Les Bleus, Hortense Limonson. And last but not least, the reigning World Cup MVP and #1, Leticia Guapo. The former world #1, 3-time European champion, 1-time world champion, is gonna tangle with USA. And in the meantime, thank you for watching, wherever you may be watching from. We love you. All right, here we go. USA start with the rock, Sierra Burdick to Lene Harper. Harper will turn around, puts up the shot, rolls off the iron, and it's already getting physical underneath. Whistle on the baseline, that's against France.
Yeah, you knew this was gonna start off strong, and Paget a little bit overzealous on the box out there, trying to move some bodies.
Lene, with the bullet pass to Hailey. Paget now with a quick move, puts it up on Harper. Nope. Burdick though snagged the board, and they want to let Hailey get loose. Jab step, Dontine, easy bucket, USA. Limonson, good defense underneath from Burdick. Then Limonson, she fouls Burdick, so a little bit of a frantic start. But France, again, are the defending gold medal champions with this squad that you're looking at right here. They proved themselves to be the best in the business. USA women came up short with a 7th place finish in 2022. But they saying that's old news. They're trying to headline at the end of this 10-minute sprint. Limonson runs into Cameron Brink, and that'll be the second on the Americans. And you got to think when Limonson sees that matchup, She's going to attack Boz.
I think she is, but again, didn't finish the first time.
I was going to say from the perimeter, that was a dime. But I was going to say from the perimeter at least, but obviously you don't want to challenge Brink at the rim.
No, no, no. That's not a good idea.
But again, look at that sweet dish. Limon Song is pushed. Three fouls apiece, Boz. 1 point lead for the USA.
Physical game early, huh?
Yeah. 8-year drought for the Americans. Paget taking it at Haley. No. Barty with the clear. Each team looking focused. Just eclipsing a minute into this contest. Each one of these teams suffering just a single loss. During their campaign here in Vienna, they have been outstanding, the best of the best. That's why they're here.
Another foul on the French. That's number 4. We've been at it for 1:30. That's a lot. And Guapo leans in a little bit.
Renee Harper, she'll step up to the line. Another lefty. She and Van Lith. That stroke is good money. Paget turned on the burner. She's got the mermaid in the corner, but she couldn't splash it. So Guapo will get it up top to Paget. Paget waiting on the screen. La Guapa flicks the wrist. Nothing but air. Harper, she got Berta. See Berta on the block.
Yeah, that's that new rule. Or new. It's been implemented. 3 seconds back to the basket.
Yep, once you initiate a dribble with your back to a defender, you got to pass it or shoot it. Just introduced that rule last year, and there is Cameron Brink getting her finger on that one. She's so long, and tells her so long. Get it out of here.
You saying she's long, like 366?
Ooh,
yes,
Boz
sir.
still with the bars.
Yes, sir. You got to bring him for the final game of the day. Let's go.
Brink's gonna swing it through. Wait a minute, give me those cookies. Now France will have it. And some extracurricular activities between Jake Kundade and Harper. Oh, that was Jake Kundade setting the hard screen. But Harper gets what's for that foul, right?
Yes.
It's the gold medal game. At the end of this sprint, we'll have a champion, Limousin, soft touching the paint.
Important shot for Limousin because she always needs to get a shot to go to get her space for those drives. And as we know, she is fast.
And fast don't lie. Neither does the ball. Short range stroke from Limousin.
Not sure what the referee is looking at right now. Probably shot clock, just to be sure.
Right now it's at 2.7. We don't want any shot clock issues. Got two great officials in this contest, so they're gonna make sure everything's on the up and up. 2.7. Van Lith misses everything. Limousin will quickly clear. They want to get it to the former number 1. Limousin with Paget on the cut. It's Guapo. Oh yeah, she had traveling plans. And she will give it back over to the USA.
Yeah, step too much for Guapo, who's not getting a lot of shots up over the longer Americans right now.
Two young stars. Jake Kundade's had more time playing 3x3, so she's proven. Cameron Brink is on her way up. Van Lith is on her way to the cup. She will miss that. Got another whistle. And a grabbing foul call. Getting a little handsy out here. Looks like Sierra Burdick is a little shaken up. She's going to step out of the game.
She got hit in the ear, I think.
So we'll get back to it.
Yeah, things got a little chippy here too.
A little quiet in here too. Fans are locked in. She's locked and loaded, but that's a misfire for Harper. See that ball quickly skipping around the perimeter. Pour les bleus. Guapo. No. Jake and Dade, they don't get it up in time. So neither team's offense flowing fluidly, so to speak. Boss, just what, the nerves of a gold medal game? What you think?
Again, this game, and most people don't understand that, you get in this game and you are dead tired. You're tired, you're empty emotionally, and you got to find some heart. You got to play on grit, on heart, on system, right? And that means it might be an ugly game. Think about it. How many spectacular World Cup finals have we seen? In the sense that, you know, a lot of those games come down to the wire and come down to a shot, but it might be a little ugly early.
Well, we're still very early in this game. Let's hope that they start heating up.
Yeah.
Right now, just 5 points combined between the two teams, and the whistles keep blowing.
3 in the key for Brink, who just hung out there a little too long. Again, both teams not finding much offense. Credit to both teams' defense, though. They have been fighting.
Yeah, maybe fighting too hard. France has got 6 fouls. USA's got 4. Limousin's got a bucket that, I was going to say the lay, but I should say Lele. Right?
Yeah.
That's French. Van Lith, Liddy, she blew a tire, and she loses to Wilson. That is now over to Limousin. Bajé will let it go. Limousin trying to keep it alive, but it's going to go back to Liddy. Liddy. Get to the cup. Look at Burdick. She didn't forget the tip.
Page didn't get that open shot to go. We've seen her hit that so many times before.
And Page gets the whistle there. That's number 7 on France.
Yeah, we have 6 minutes to go in this game, and 7 fouls this early. That's rough.
Wow. Yeah, plenty of time left in this game. And France, though they trail by 1, that 7th foul puts them in the penalty. So the United States will be shooting 2 free throws the rest of the way. Sierra Burdick trying to become the first woman in 3x3 history to win 2 gold medals at the World Cup. It'd be quite a distinction for a woman who's had quite the career. Former Tennessee Vol, WNBAer, is going to bottom that one from the stripe. La Guapa all alone. She cannot get the dip. Right?
Yeah.
I'm still, okay, my pronunciation ain't there. Oh, Haley Van Lith took a hack on the side of the head. She got past Page. And yeah. Hope she don't have a Bohickey knot. You ever had a Bohickey knot?
No.
That's when you get hit in the head with an elbow or something, and you got a lump that.
Oh yes, I didn't know it was called that.
That's a Bohickey knot, Boz.
I have been on the receiving and giving end of those plenty of times.
7-3. Well, I think she's all right. Guapo just got that beat. How many big blocks have we seen from Brink?
You should just be calling her the eraser. My goodness.
Yeah, she deletes this shot like it's a duplicate. I don't like it. I want to pose different. 7-3. Boz, I can't get a laugh out of you.
I'm just so locked into these games, man. I'm telling you.
4-point contest. USA. La Guapa on the move. Here comes Brink to defend. Brink says, "I think not." She is snatching they cookies like a web browser.
I like that. That's a good one.
Page up top, Guapo. They cannot get it past the wingspan of Cameron Brink.
Brink's out there firing up. She is so disruptive on defense. Wingspan, all arms and legs right now, helping out, stopping the French.
Making it so difficult. Got her family in the stands. They have loved seeing her successful so far out here. But France is making a run to get back in it. I can tell you, both of these teams are well-coached teams. And they play with a hell of a lot of heart. I wouldn't be counting anybody out right now. Not the USA and not France. Right now, the Americans obviously feeling comfortable with a 4-point lead. Lene, Brink, though, is gonna snag a rebound. Burdick, oh goodness, off balance, but she still found it.
The 2-point shot for the French is not falling. I think the U.S. have made a point out of not giving them any open looks. That is what they will need to get back in this game, though, because there's nothing to gain there underneath that hoop.
And Jake Kudati just missed that reverse. Brink, though, ooh, she walked, and she'll give it back over to the French. USA did finally wake up. They responded with a big run to take a 5-point lead. Sierra Burdick, C. Berta. Jay Demings and company. Looking forward to a bright future of USA basketball. Telling you a lot on the horizon. The men's team didn't qualify for the Olympics. So obviously they want to see both the men's and women's squad representing in Paris 2024. And France, they'll have one entry. And either the men's or women's team is going to have to earn their way in. Both of these squads, or not these particular teams, but the countries at least, already with Olympic qualifying tickets by virtue of playing in this gold medal game, again, here in Vienna. Kyle Montgomery, a.k.a. The Voice, Boz Rosendahl, a.k.a. The Mountain. That was missed, but Van Lith, she will finish the leftovers. USA starting to get loud. Guapo couldn't silence him with a two-make. It's 3:28 left.
France has been over from the 2-point line, and that's all they need, like I said earlier in the game, to get this game going. Missing a lot of open shots, but they're also being defended very well out there. The length of the U.S. team's bothering them.
Yeah, France have hit a cold spell. They need some Dayquil or something. Trailing by 6. Boz, don't look at me. Maria Bajay to Jake Kudati. Oh, that is a sneaky link. Pass to Emerson. Oh, Berta. She got her property snatched. Emerson will move around. She gets it down low to Jay Kudati. Jay Kudati back to Limuson. Oh, no. Oh, Jay Kudati, she's not going to get that to go. Look at Burdick fighting underneath. And a jump ball is called. And in the event of a jump ball, it is always awarded to the defense. So let's see. Yeah, Limuson with a heads-up play to earn the possession for France. But the offense has been missing in action. A France team that can score with the best of them, beating Australia in the semifinals, 21-17. I think they averaged 20 points per game throughout this tournament, France. And this United States defense has absolutely put them in solitary confinement.
Yeah, they're in handcuffs right now. They're not at 20 points per game, but they're up there. I think they're at 17.
Oh, wow. Must have dipped down a little bit, but still, And they're certainly not on pace for that.
No, and again, just two-point shot after two-point shot that they have not made. Something we've seen them do before. They can shoot themselves out of a spell like this too, though. So
Ade, she's going to patiently begin the attack. Oh, she had Cameron Brink out there, lost. Send the rescue team. It's a 4-point difference. Look at the move. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
yeah, she had her on an island like the Bahamas. Yes.
Bars is back.
Yes.
Bars is back.
The geography jokes are coming.
That's right. You're the same podium as the 2012 Athens Olympics. Think about it.
No?
Australia earned bronze. And if United States continue...
Not the Olympics, though, right? Isn't that the World Cup?
Was it?
I think it was.
All right. I could be wrong. Jake Kundade with the right flavor scoop. Here comes Cameron Brink. Wait a minute. She lost it. Oh, Luna Song trying her best to save that, but that one's going to hit the backboard. Jake Kundade. The last layup for France, but Van Lith and company, they can smell it. Van Lith. She cannot get that one to go. Page, 2 up, but it's too strong. Jake Kundade, she's there to clean up the mess. 2-possession game, and then a 10th foul on France.
These will be 2 free throws and ball. Good takes by Jake Kundade, but this foul situation is not very advantageous for the French.
Yeah, France is... They have not performed up to par from what we've seen in this tournament. You got to credit this American team. Team USA. They are putting it on France. 6-point advantage with 1:41 to go. And they're going to get it to Haley Van Lith. Van Lith, she's in her mood like Ice Spice.
My goodness, Van Lith out there hotter than microwave food.
Van Lith finally showing some more emotion. Creates the step back. Get that out the bottom of the net, please. Yeah, Coach Rosati, Jay Demings, they can feel it. All right, Page at the line, shooting 2 here. Shout out to Frank Fraschilla, James Fraschilla, watching from back home. Lee Mousson with some moves, decides to get it to Page for 2, desperation heat. And the fans can feel it too. It's 1:21 left. A medal that the United States women have not gotten in 8 years at the World Cup stage. It may not be too far away. Van Lith's pass is broken up by Leticia Guapo. Does France have any chance in your mind, Faz, of maybe making it interesting? These are 12-second shot clocks.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah, so we still have a lot of possessions to go, but again, France has to start hitting some shots from the outside, and they haven't been able to so far.
Van Lith, no. Trying to find Burdick on the cut, but she's tripped up.
That will again be 2 free throws and possession. Again, the French not in a great position in the game right now. Down a lot. 2 free throws here for Burdick to put them at a 9-point deficit. And just the foul situation, the time, and the fact that the shot's not falling is just rough. I mean,
how sweet would this be for Sierra Burdick, who could become the first woman to win 2 3x3 gold medals at the World Cup. USA women won the first ever World Cup back in 2012 in Athens. Skylar Diggins was on that team. And undefeated to gold in 2014. See, Burdick was on that squad. They are just about a minute away from grasping it again. France is just, they could not get anything to fall. They're out of sorts. It would take a miracle. Foul called on Burdick there. She's going to laugh it off. The United States don't feel very threatened at the moment with 44 seconds to go and an 8-point advantage.
All you have to do is just give up layups, not give up any shots from the outside. This is not smart, though, putting France at the line for 2. They'll stop the clock, and they'll give you 2 easy shots to get closer. It'll still be a 6-point deficit, but again, it's 3x3, never say never.
Yeah, that's a fact. We've seen some crazy things happen in 40 seconds. Paget's got to have them both. First of 2 is going to go down. Second one splashed as well, but still a 3-possession game. Haley Van Lith, not that time. Paget with the rebound. She'll quickly clear it. They'll be looking for a 2 or a quick 1. Oh, but Limousin, she missed the crib. Harper is going to go down and out of bounds. She turned that over. Let's see if Limousin got a hand on that. I don't think so. I think that's going to be Fran's ball. You see the USA coaching staff with Jennifer Rosati, USA 3x3 basketball director Jay Demings. This is something they've been waiting on for quite some time. Burdick. Oh, offensive foul called on C. Burda. And they don't like it. Oh, got a whistle. I couldn't actually see the action. So the fouls are really racking up on the USA. I don't think that it certainly won't matter at this point. That is the 10th, so 2 free throws in possession. See Van Lith playing it to the very end.
It's not a smart contest, though. Think about it. All you need to do is give up a shot, and you have the ball back with no shot clock. And the foul situation for the French. Now the contest will put Paget at the line for 2. They have possession. Difference in the game, only 4 points. Still 12 seconds to play, though.
So, does France do? Launch a quick 2. Paget will let it go. That rebound to go to Van Lith. And she's going to run the timeout. And USA will end that 8-year drought. They are golden once again. What a tournament for the American women who stopped the French from winning it back-to-back years. This new squad is going to go golden. How about that?